Welcome,
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 welcome, welcome to the J.O.
welcome to the
Show.
JO
Welcome
Show.
to the J.O.
Welcome to
Show.
the JO Show.
Welcome,
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 welcome, welcome to the J.O.
welcome to the JO
Welcome
Show.
to the J.O.
Welcome to the JO Show.
Thumbs up or thumbs down, handle yours. Cause the topics I discuss opens doors, like open pores. My mission have you wanting more, and this is for people all across the board. So if you're sick of the same old statistics, from talking heads with their old style of logistics, I suggest that you just let go and give a listen to the J.O. Show.
Welcome,
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 welcome to the J.O.
welcome to the JO Show.
Welcome to the J.O.
Welcome to the JO Show.
Welcome, welcome, welcome to the J.O.
Welcome to the JO Show.
Welcome to the J.O.
Welcome to the JO Show.
Ah, what's going on, man? It's your boy. It's your boy Jo. This is the Jo Show Unedited. We talk music, we talk movies, we talk sports, we talk entertainment, and we damn sure talk all things Cleveland. This is another exclusive Saturday. I got the boy CDK jumping on, and yes, EP, he will be joining us as well. Let's get into it. Look, the shoulder, right? And then that shoulder. Hey. And then, look, your shoulders don't roll when you see this. And if your shoulders don't roll when you hear this, you are a hater. You are a hater, man. Hey, listen, this is an exclusive Saturday. We're going to be talking NBA playoffs, NFL draft, everything else in between, all things Cleveland. You feel me? This is what we doing, man. What's going on? What's up, man? Yeah, it's your boy. It's your boy Jo. This is the Jo Show Unedited, exclusive Saturday. Listen, we're streaming on multiple platforms. If you clicked on this, thank you. Thank you so much, man. As always, I appreciate all the love and support. We are on multiple platforms. We are on Facebook. We are on YouTube. We are on Twitch. We are on Instagram. At Instagram, yes, you have to hit the link that's in the bio at the Jo Show, one word, unedited. On Facebook and YouTube, it's at the Jo Show, one word, unedited. On Twitch, one word, the Jo Show, unedited. Listen, we're gonna be having the guest CDK on, and we're gonna be having my boy, the co-host, E Peasy. He will be joining us momentarily. And listen, I had seen some shit about East Cleveland police officers that were sentenced to prison, and I was thinking like, that got to be fucked up to be a cop on your way to prison. Um, like how how could you imagine being a police officer and having to report to prison, not jail, not the holding cell, baby. I'm talking about prison. And listen, you had Ian, I think it was Ian or Ian McLean, Anthony Holmes, and the infamous Larry Pac-Man Jones McDonald from East Cleveland Police Department. All three were sentenced. Ian got 2.5 years, Holmes got 1 year, and then Pac-Man got 4 years. Listen, I've always heard, crooked ass stories about Pac-Man. Not so much about these other guys, but I was familiar with Pac-Man, and I guess if justice has to be served, it just has to be served, regardless of who you are. I do know they got stripped of, being police officers ever again in the state of Ohio. Are you like does the blue or the shield or whatever they code is, do you allow that to come out of prison and transfer it somewhere outside of state and possibly do the same thing? I don't know, but I think you just gotta be. I'd be shook if I was a cop and I knew I had to go to prison, and I'm gonna probably face some of the motherfuckers I put in there. That's crazy. And listen, I'm about to bring in the boy CD to the kids day. CD came in.
Yeah, we good, boss, man. We good, man.
Another day to be blessed, man. How you?
Oh shit, my bad. I was finishing up a little job, just coming in and shit. A little tired from last night.
Hey, listen, I appreciate you always for being available when I ask for you. Just getting into it. I know you heard about the East Cleveland police officers that were sentenced to prison and shit.
hmm
Like, I was just thinking like, dog, it gotta be fucked up to be a cop, knowing that you're on your way to prison, bro.
That gotta be the worst situation, like worst job. That really is it. And we all know them cops in EC was doing the most, and they
And
gonna
I
have to
was
see some of them movies.
like I was hit with Pac-Man, but like Anthony Holmes and Ian, I wasn't too hip on them or what they had to do with it, but shit, like yeah, like you said, that gotta be terrible. That gotta be
Yeah.
absolutely terrible to know that you about to see people that you probably put in that bitch. And
I mean,
go
they
ahead.
probably go not put him in Gen Pop for a minute. And ain't no telling, man. They might have another nigga up in the trustee pod, man. For real, just isolated, doing some little cake shit. For real, honestly,
Yeah,
like to put him in Gen Pop, that'd be interesting. So
that
like, it's
would
just
be like
depending on.
I'm thinking of like Chauvin, like he was kind of he was able to be touched and I don't definitely difference in murder to whatever the fuck all these charges that these cops are getting into, but I just thought it was just fuck that gotta be fucked up. But yeah, just wanted to jay it off with that. Listen, congratulations. I'm gonna give a shout out. Give a shout out. Cheyenne Sellers, um, the daughter of if you are from Cleveland and you've listened to the radio, you know who Kim Sellers is. But the daughter of Kim Sellers, she went 17 overall to is it the Golden State Valkyries? Like
Yeah, Valkyries. Yeah, the
what what
Valkyries.
is what is what is that?
I guess it's like some type of old school ass bird,
Okay, it got to
like
be
a
a Golden
falcon or
State
something
thing
like
then.
that.
It has to be a Golden
Mm-hmm.
State thing, of course. But like, yeah, I'm like, this looks like Valkyries, but I don't know. But yeah, she got drafted 17 overall, and big deal, man. She averaged 14 points last season, 14.4.
Mm-hmm.
She shot 41% from behind 3-point line, so that's pretty decent. And she averaged 4 assists, so hopefully she can get a long career in the WNBA. But just wanted to shout her out because it's
She's
pretty
definitely
interesting.
my favorite pick. She's my favorite pick from that draft. Like, you know what I mean? To see Kim Sellers on there, like,
Hmm.
and for her to even talk about her mom during her little press conference or whatnot. But yeah, she get busy. That's gonna be a name to
Yeah,
watch for the next couple of years. You know what I
yeah. I
mean?
definitely looked up some highlights. You know, what I mean, again, the 14 points that she averaged was kind of spread out. What I mean, she really did damage, and what I mean, it's gonna be a good pick for her. Is Golden State, is that an expansion, or did
Yeah, they
they?
one of the newer teams. They one of the
Yeah, they're
newer
one of their newer
teams.
teams. Yeah, for sure.
Shit,
I
honestly,
want
honestly, when the Rockers come back, I hope they can find a way to get her here.
man, I am excited about that. Like, yeah, like
When the Rockers come back, like the
yeah,
shit, we could do a expansion draft or however they do it. They got to go target her. Like,
yeah,
bring her home. You know what I mean? Because she got the support of the whole city. Like, it made it a I am from Cleveland page. Like, I'll put it on my page. Like, I'm like, I love this. Like,
yeah, for sure. Kenny Mack, what up, big dog?
I didn't even put Paige Buckner getting drafted to the wings, and they gonna have a nice little squad. I ain't even put that up there, but that
Yeah,
Cheyenne
I
Sellers.
saw that too.
I'm a
Yeah,
fan.
yeah. Look, I really wasn't too much of a fan. I ain't gonna cap, but once I saw her being drafted, and I saw the speech I guess she made, and seeing Kim there, like yeah, I definitely dove in YouTube University, and yeah, I was impressed, and I think she has the capability of doing some big things if she stays there or if she able to move on somewhere else.
Hey, matter of fact, my last thing on it, shout out to Sam Silk because he posted a nice little touchful message about Kim.
Yeah, he did.
And I got hit to it. I didn't even know it was a big deal until I went on Sam Silk's page and he got like all the posts. I feel like he was part of the family when he posted it. So
I know. I thought it was there
check
for
out
a minute.
Sam Silk.
Yeah,
Yeah, check
I
out
seen it.
Sam
I thought
Silk.
it was at the. I thought it was there. He had to host a little party at the spot and shit. Like what I mean. But I thought he was at the draft.
Yeah, he wouldn't even promote this business. You would think he'd be talking about fish and chips and shit. But
Right.
no,
Yeah.
he like hey, get hit. This family right here. So yeah.
And that's just giving respect where it is due. You know what I mean? Like I said, if you're from Cleveland, you listen to the radio and you don't know who Kim Sellers is, that's insane. You know what I mean? So yeah, definitely a big up to the whole fam for that. Hey man, so I wanted EP to be on here because the other day he had mentioned that the Ohio State and I'm for sure he was just mistaken because he was saying the Ohio State vice president had dropped part of the trophy, but then I seen
Mm-hmm.
J.D. Vance, the actual vice president of the United States, drop it too. So I'm like, I know this thing get dropped twice. Like, I know this thing ain't get dropped twice. Like, cause if it got dropped twice, dog, they need to put that bitch up. Like, don't ever bring that shit out no more. Cause I'm like, that can't be. So I hope EP you watching. I know you're getting yourself together, but when you jump on, I need to know. Like, cause if you saying the vice president of the Ohio State University and the vice president of the United States of America drop this trophy, I'm gonna be pissed.
I ain't gonna lie. I looked at the trophy and I watched the highlight and I broke it down. But the trophy looked bullshit. It looked like it's a top base and a bottom base, and he grabbed
like,
it.
Like
the
he
bottom
like
fell
the bottom on, then you stick
I
that
thought this
in
was
there.
shattered. I thought it got broke when I seen the highlight, but I'm like, I don't know, because people was trying to say it like this is how the pregnancy is going. They dropping everything, and I'm like, I don't know.
Yeah, that's funny too. Like I said, when I saw it, I'm like, well, did that shit come attached? Like it looks like
Yeah,
it's
untouchable.
Yeah, like there's no way that you didn't glue it or you didn't glue it or whatever y'all do to make it stay. I know y'all didn't do that wrong, so it looks like it. It looked like there's a base, and then you stick it in like a phone charger, like a clipper charger, like you line, like you charge your liners up and
like
shit.
a lava lamp, like a lava lamp.
Crazy. Hey man, before we go any further, I went on yesterday and gave this man some real kudos because I know he's strong and he said that I need to be on. You know what I mean? If nothing else, I gotta be on, stay distracted, and I appreciate him. So I'm about to bring him on right now. You know what I mean? Of course, y'all know the co-host, the man, EP.
What up with it, fellas? How you doing?
Doing well, man. How you?
How are you doing?
I'm hanging in there, baby, through the grace. Yep, through the grace of God. I need brothers like you, J.O., and everybody else out there. Just keep showing the love, just keeping the brother up. You know what I mean? Instead of finding myself falling down. We all know what it's like. Some people have suffered from worse, but like I said, my dad had a great life, and I'm here to live on this legacy, man. That's all I can say. You know what I mean?
Hey, well, look, you jumped on just in time because, like I said, I wanted to know. So, when you mentioned the Ohio State trophy being dropped, did you mean the Ohio State vice president or the vice president of the United States?
No, that was the vice president of the United States, wasn't it?
Okay, yeah, I thought you said Ohio State though. So I was just like, I know damn well the trophy get dropped twice. I'm gonna be upset. Like, not by the vice president. Okay, not by the vice president of the United States and Ohio State. Jeez,
blame it on this.
I had one too many. Thanks.
Yeah, I heard y'all was talking with Sam Silk, and I was happy to see Sellers get drafted. I've seen her ever since high school. I watched her since high school.
Wasn't that
heavy? And Brad Sellers was my camp basketball with Charles Oakley at Tri-C. My dad made sure, and I met Jordan and everybody. But to see Brad Sellers and just to see that his daughter has waited it out. She went through injuries, but she's smart. She's smart. Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely went to YouTube University and looked her all up. Like I was like, wait, stalking her, like, and man, she's been through a lot and and stuck it out, and that's perseverance for your ass, bro.
Yeah, I tried to make my daughter just as good as her when she was younger because they both wear goggles. My daughter used to wear goggles in the 7th and 8th grade, and she said, I need these contacts, Dad. So I'm like, but you see, Sellers' daughter, I don't care. You know what I mean? But at the same time, congratulations to, the family, Kim and Brad Sellers, for what their daughter's doing. I did interview her back in what was that, 2012 or whatever, when they had this big old girls basketball thing, and I was commentating. It was fun. You know what I mean? And to be able to see her progress and, what have you. Give it up for the coach of the year, though. I don't know if y'all talked about it, but Kenny Atkinson.
Oh, no, we ain't got that far. You know what I mean? We just kind of, easing on into that shit.
I'm sorry.
But yeah, shout out to the boy. I mean, you could have gave it to a couple people, but I think through it all, well deserved. You know what I mean? Definitely well deserved. We'll get into that. Got a question for y'all both. So they're doing a spinoff from the Martin series called the Barnett Hill Show.
Mhm.
And what's your thoughts on that, man? And Martin's going to be executive producing the thing too. So yeah,
I mean, I wonder what it's gonna be like. Like he gonna have guests in parody TV shows. Like I wonder how you go do this, and like I think it will all depend on the guest.
that's
And
how I thought. Like
to
they will
me,
actually make it like he's Barnett, like it's a show for like the Barnett Hill Show, like Arsenio Hall or some type of shit.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, and I'm thinking it's not gonna work. But I'm with Killer though. It depends on who you're gonna have as guests and what's Martin ain't a dumb dude. He'll make it work, but I just can't see anything
What up, big dog?
such as a classic be remade. I
yeah,
just don't, you know.
and I think it was timeline based, like because his wardrobe was part of the bit. Like, what do you go wear now?
Right.
Like, you know
Right.
what I mean? But I think if you bring Marshawn Lynch, he's funny on anything. If you ask him some questions, it's gonna be clickbait at least. So,
So,
but you better off just rebooting Martin.
but see, I thought they were reaching with this because of the fact that they just probably wouldn't do another Martin because of timing. And I don't know if they want to. They're not going to replace him, and I don't know if they just want to just not have him as I guess died. I hate to say died off character, but you know what I mean. I don't know if they would want to do that for him either. So I thought that maybe they were just trying to reach, and that somehow Martin and Gina and Pam and Cole or something to find their way in the shit. Like you know what I mean. Not really calling it the Martin show. I don't know. I hope it works. I don't know how y'all gonna do it. So I do agree with you too, Killer. Like it all depends on how y'all do it. Like
is it gonna be scripted or unscripted?
And
scripted or unscripted
right.
make a difference.
For sure. But sure.
Because essentially it would be another talk show. Like what's the difference between this and Jimmy Fallon?
Right. Now that would have been dope. You know what I mean? That would have been dope. I know a lot of us brothers and sisters would tune into that.
Yeah, stay in character like a Ron Burgundy, like just stay in character, but like
you know what I mean? You bringing on the new up to date guests. I don't know. Martin got shit up his sleeves, and we just speculating. But anytime you want to rewrite a classic, it's not gonna do it. Because I wanted the Cosby's to come back out, just so these kids could have more sentimental value of life and see how families, work.
Yeah.
That shit is no longer. You know what I mean?
It ain't. Yeah.
Who am I?
Yeah. That's a great fact. Hey, Killer, man. First of all, let me just say, congratulations. I mean, got to the play. You said that, you know what I mean, there was a way. Well, not really, they're not really remaking Martin. I mean, that would be dope, but I don't know how they would do the Tommy character, but you know what I mean? Yeah, so you said that they had a chance to make it to the play-in, you know what I mean? And some people was like, yeah, right. And that's a fact. Bel Air was pretty pressure. I fuck with that show. On some real shit. Like that's pretty raw. Yeah. So you got past who do y'all beat?
Sacramento.
They beat Sacramento.
No, they killed Sacramento.
Yeah. I thought that
talk shit.
I thought that y'all got out the gate slow against Memphis and it cost y'all.
Yeah, it was a big lineup. Klay Thompson, and he for him to start at point guard, we got to go against John Morant. I don't think that was the best decision. But that's just in hindsight, 2020. You live and die with results. So I'm proud of the team because they could.
Go ahead, my bad.
No, I'm just saying I'm proud of them because they could have tucked it in a long time ago and just went with the media narrative. This is the worst shit ever. And I don't know, we proud. And actually with that, we can't go on record saying we tanking. We wasn't really tanking because going with it, we gotta win games. We want niggas that's gonna win. So if you put on the Dallas Mavericks uniform, we want you to play basketball. We want you to play selfless, positionless basketball, and we go live and die with the results. So that's how I look at it.
I still feel like it was a smart move to make the playoffs because I wanted y'all to tank to see what y'all can get out of the draft or whatnot. But now what I'm looking at when watching that game, is that you guys are actually working together. So you're building the chemistry going into next season. So that's
Yeah.
a good thing. Uh, I really don't care about the Mavs because Kyrie ain't playing, but at the same time, I'm still watching y'all. But I didn't think y'all would make it this far. But I like what I'm seeing out of the Dallas Mavericks. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I ain't gonna hate. Not today. My shoulder rolling.
So shit, for sure. That's for sure. Hey, look, so do y'all got any thoughts on the general manager since y'all fired Nico?
No, we ain't fired Nico.
I thought y'all
He's
fired
still
Nico.
there.
No, they didn't
Yeah.
fire him. The crowd went ape shit that Luka game and said fire him.
Okay.
The crowd was chanting for Mark Cuban to fire him.
So what did he say that was disrespectful to Dallas and the fan base?
Nothing. They just heard that he traded Luka. But it's what teams don't understand, right?
So it's
The
all
same
based
thing
on.
happened.
So it's just all.
It's all based on a trade, but it's all built around that supermax. It's all based around the supermax. Like that's why De'Aaron Fox got traded.
Yeah.
Like a lot of teams go come into this situation. Like you can sign them they first time around, it's not that bad. But you probably won't see another $300 or $300 million Jaylen Brown contract. They go trade you before that time comes because the second apron, if you go over that, yo, nigga that you will draft is in motherfucking middle school right now.
Yeah.
So believe it or not, like this is gonna happen like more and more. Like especially depending on how many first team NBA teams that you made.
Yeah.
Like this is actually gonna be the normal. Like the general manager is really, 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 really solid on the player, and like there's no telling.
Well, I almost cried when I watched the Cavs play Atlanta, and I was like, "Dang, man, how does Careless, Levert, and I always call him Careless, but how did him and Niang, how you say his name? Did I say it right?
Niang.
Like, how do they feel going up against, like, man, I see y'all going and leaving me behind. Like, I kind of felt bad. And then the chemistry that Atlanta got, like, I'm like, damn, but we had to get rid of y'all to do what we had to do. We got younger, we got fresher, we got, you know what I mean, a little bit more for y'all. But it's like, damn, y'all put this work in too. I feel like they should get something, man.
I do. Watching them in the playing, like, it was like, damn, like.
And then them playing against the Cavs at the end of the season hurt my feelings. It's like, man, damn, we was bored. Like,
I believe they still can get a ring though, even though they on a different team. I believe in the NBA, if you get traded, you still can get a ring, and it's dependent on the franchise. So I think the Cavs would do a classy move if y'all to win it and get them a championship ring.
Well, they did that for Varejao.
I can see them.
They did that for Varejao, but they cut him at the end of the season.
Yeah.
And Varejao had a double-head sword. I was winning one with Golden State, or I was winning one with the Cavs. So you know what I mean. The Cavs honored him, so that was cool.
Yeah, I think they do that for them. Oh, go ahead. My bad.
No, all I was gonna say, I don't think if you get traded by the deadline that they're gonna offer you a ring. I mean, it's the business. Everybody will have a ring then. You know,
I mean, no, it would just depend on the franchise. Just feeling like, you know, you guys deserve it. You know, so it'd be some under the table type shit. You know.
Yeah.
Because last time Cleveland won the championship, nigga, they was getting everybody a piece of that trophy in the ring and shit. Like,
I got one.
I think I had one. Shit,
I got one. I got one. I can show y'all.
I believe they would. I believe they would get one.
Believe it or not, I used to work for them when it was called.
Oh shit!
When it was called Quicken Loans Arena, but they sent me one in the mail for working there during the times that I worked there. I worked there for 5 years. You know what I mean? I got one. It ain't the official, but it's the one that they gave to all that. It's still honorable. But it went to all the people that work for the Cleveland Cavaliers from the time of.
I love it though.
I do too.
That's super classy. That's super classy. I love it. I was seeing niggas in the hood with a championship ring. Like, what the
fuck? I was a part of it, baby.
UPS workers got delivered to that motherfucker was getting rings. I'm like, what the
hell? No. How you do that?
Here y'all go right here.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Got the city, got the marks on it. Wait, on the bottom.
Yeah.
Hell
You
yeah.
know, I went to
Yeah.
go get the.
Yeah.
Hey, I was so excited. I went to go get the diamonds checked, and Kay said, "No, this is the replica we
Yeah.
made." So I'm happy with it.
They
Let me put it on.
they
Bring
did.
them some luck.
Yeah, for sure. That's a fat boy.
Yeah.
Oh shit. But look, the NBA playoffs are set though, E. Like they're set,
Yeah.
killer. Like, you know what I
They
mean?
playing now.
Is there any are there any like interesting matchups from the West? I mean, excuse me, from the West or the East that y'all see? But you know what I mean, besides of course for me as a Cavs, but like any interesting matchups y'all see?
I
Like
mean, I want to see LA. I mean, that's the
Yeah.
talk. Now that they got Luca, that's why
they
they're getting a prime time game tonight at 8:30 or
got
8 o'clock.
Minnesota. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So, it's gonna be interesting all the way around. I got a feeling though that somebody that's high up is gonna get knocked off. You know what I mean? One of the
Mhm.
higher seats are going to get knocked off, and that's what was scaring me with the Cavs with Indiana. Y'all played them back to back, and y'all let them win and secure the third, but you know what I mean? Y'all lost. Y'all lost. I mean, we won the last one, but Indiana scares me for some reason. I don't know. Indiana just scares me.
Yeah, I'm intrigued by the Pistons and Knicks series though.
Yeah,
Hmm.
I kind of listen, like
JD got something up his sleeve,
I
man.
look, get out of my brain, sir. I'm thinking JB just pull like a I don't know, like the like I don't know, he just pulled something out of his hat for this. Lakers and Wolves, that's a definitely a good matchup. I'm interested in watching that. But like I'm just intrigued on the East. I'm intrigued with that matchup with the Knicks and Pistons. Um
Yeah, because JR, we seen it. JB's a motherfucking mastermind. Excuse my language,
yes,
but
sir.
he did some of the raw shit.
Yeah,
He was ready to go to war for his team.
yeah.
That's no other way
Mhm.
to get your team on your side. Kenny Atkinson did it. You see what happened
Bro,
when
he
he
got
did it?
kicked out of a
He got kicked out
non-irrelevant
of
game. Like, didn't even matter. And
non-relevant.
still got kicked out. I loved it.
But JB went after coaches, refs, everything. Like they on another level. Like,
Facts.
please
Yeah.
don't.
And
That's what I'm
JB
saying.
offensively. Like, that's a fact.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he don't
Yeah.
sleep on JB. Might be him and the
Yeah.
Cavs. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He
Yeah.
ain't.
So yep. And then you can go Lakers in Minnesota. I'm kind of looking at this like this OKC Memphis joint. Like, because although Memphis is an AC and I know they're gonna be coming in stumbling tonight, like they play tonight or tomorrow. I'm not
They
sure.
play
But,
tomorrow.
okay,
They
but
play
yeah,
tomorrow.
they're gonna be coming in stumbling, but they look I mean, and I'm not taking nothing from the last
Okay,
play
too.
game between them and Dallas. It's just
Yeah,
they
no.
they don't look like an AC to me. Like,
You got them higher or not in the playoffs at
yeah, I
all?
mean, I got them higher in the West. Like, I got them like
Okay.
at least 6. You know what I mean? Like, and I know it's so bunched up from fucking 8 to 3rd that
Right.
it's really kind of hard to even explain what I'm trying to explain. But like, if it
Yeah.
makes sense, like they just don't, unfortunately, like an
I
AC
feel
team.
you, and I would be there with you if Ja was 100% healthy.
Okay, I dig that. Yeah, okay, we can say that.
So like that's the only reason I'm not intrigued by the 1-8 matchups. Everything else I think will be interesting. Like I'm interested with Houston and I'm interested with the Clippers.
Yeah,
Like Kawhi Leonard is like he back.
I
So
know,
that's
right?
that's Golden State. You know what I mean? Dylan Brooks in the playoffs will always be interesting. Like
hmm
I just think it'd be interesting. Other than a 1-8, I think that's gonna be a 4-0 for the 1 seed.
Yeah, I
Like
agree with JL too. A 4-1, game 5, or like I said, I understand if we sweep, whoever we play, and I forgot because it was
Miami,
between two teams. Okay, so
Miami.
Miami did beat out
Yeah.
the Bulls. Okay, but yeah, my thing is, I think they're gonna make sure John Morant don't win no another round.
they ain't gonna get no calls.
They still trying to figure out the grenade. Like, and he said he gonna keep doing shit until they find a way to stop it. But he just needs to stop. But I think they just like, no, we taking you off TV, bro. You know, you about to get swept, and I'm with you. If they win one game, that's it. But they're 4-0 or 4-1.
And speaking of TV, like that's crazy you said that. So the cast schedule it's a little crazy. So like they play Sunday, then they'll play again to like Wednesday.
Yeah,
that's kind of wild. Like that's kind of wild. It's normally like a day off or so, but like I don't know.
Because I mean, they know Easter here too, so like they probably only go play 2 games on Easter.
Yeah.
So like that's what that is. Like I think they're trying to space it out.
Travel. Yeah, usually
but they're not traveling between Tuesday and Wednesday.
Right.
So that was just kind of tripped out.
TV.
So do you like it or do you not like it?
I love it.
I kind of don't. Like
I love it.
The day off. I mean, because we've had damn near 2 weeks.
Y'all just resting with the play.
It's like let's go. Like I'm y'all wanted to play in shit like that. That's not our fault. But let's go. The other team don't get no fucking like. I mean, it's not saying getting the rest, but it's just like let's go. Like we've been waiting. Like let's get into it. So let me play 1 game, then I got to sit for 2 more. Like, dude, I want to roll. So that's just my only concern. Well, not concern, but that's my only issue with it. Like
my thing is, I like it. I get the TV scheduling because they got other teams coming on Tuesday, and they can't go back to Monday. So I'll take it, Jo. I mean, let us
Sunday and then come back Tuesday. Like Sunday, Monday off.
But they got other games scheduled there that they played us. But I thought, usually when they take the 2 days off is because they give them a day to travel. You know what I mean? To fly out. But we're not doing it.
But then in the later part of the 7 games, like it goes every 2 days. So
every 2 days.
Yeah. So they play. Yeah. So they play. So when they travel, they go to Miami on the 26th, and then they play Saturday, and then they play Monday on the 28th, and then they play right back on the 2nd, and then on the 4th. So like
they spread it out.
Yeah, definitely. And I did forget like the whole primetime shit at 7 and shit. Like I'm thinking, well, you ought to know
because they only playing 1 game a night from each conference. So like it got to do with Easter and setting it up so you can go every other game because that's how it's gonna be essentially.
Yeah, but they play Sunday at 7, then they play Wednesday at 7:30, and then they play Saturday at 1.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I guess because fuck, I've been waiting long enough for this shit.
Yeah, I'm with you, Jo. Fuck it, let's get it over with. Shit, it's just the first round, but again, I take it. But at the same time, I'm with you. I've been mouth watering for this.
Man,
hell with the season. Let's go ahead and get this playoff shit started, and you still gonna delay us.
Yeah,
yeah. And then I'm not gonna be able to really pay attention on Wednesday. And then on Saturday, I got to go to the funeral. Like, y'all playing games, but I mean, let's get past this, get to the second round, and then y'all will have it a little better orchestrated, I hope. But at the same time, yeah, y'all doing too much. I mean, I want this shit to be over by Friday. I'm ready for the second round because Killer Jo, he knows our motto. Anything less than the Eastern Finals is not acceptable for me with this team. Yeah. If we win the Eastern Finals, then I got us winning the whole thing. But I'm happy if we lose in the Eastern Conference Final, but I don't want that. But I'm fine. You know what I mean? Y'all showed y'all worth, and we're a better team.
Yeah. I mean,
I think y'all going 7 in the Eastern Conference Finals, and ain't no telling. I think y'all can do it for real. So,
like
you said, I'm patiently waiting.
It's unfortunate that I'm just biased with a fan and all that shit, but like I see them getting to at least the Eastern Conference Finals, and then Game 7 would be at the crib.
Yeah, Killer got me scared. I want to win it in Game 6. But Jo, Jesus is real. Can you clap it up for that?
Hey,
Jesus is real. Because never in my mind or in my heart thought Killer would say, I think y'all got it.
That deserves a double clap.
Killer, you coming back, baby? You coming back
No, I
after
mean
your first round?
I can't fully commit. I don't want y'all to get that
Okay.
mad juju on y'all, so I ain't gonna fully give y'all my pick. You know what I mean? But I got my support from a distance.
Okay,
Yeah.
we
I'm
love
outside
it.
over
Thank
there,
you.
you know.
Yeah, that's
Thank
what's
you.
up, man. I appreciate it. Hey, listen, we are streaming on multiple platforms. We're on Facebook, we're on YouTube, we're on Twitch, we're on Instagram. At Instagram, gotta hit that link that's in the bio at the Jail Show, one word, unedited. Facebook and YouTube at the Jail Show, one word, unedited. Twitch, one word, the Jail Show, unedited. Hey, man, y'all see what Deshaun Watson said?
Yeah. I
What
thought
part?
we talked about that.
He
That he's
said,
coming back.
and I quote, "Everyone don't think I can get back to where I was. I believe the work I put in and that I believe in myself. I know I'm going to be way better than before."
Yeah. And we hope that for you, Deshaun. It just won't be in the Cleveland Brown uniform.
Right.
I mean, and
That's
I'm
what
with that.
getting at.
I'm
Like,
with that.
who are you saying this to? Like,
I'm with that.
because we're the only ones that's right now thinking. I mean, well, as far as fans, like the fans here are the only ones that I believe think that you ain't gonna be able to get back to your own form. But I don't think that he's gonna be here to do it. So it's like, who is this message really for? Like, is it for the NFL?
The
Like
NFL.
I didn't know the NFL was like, I didn't know the entire NFL was like that. You know what I mean?
That's it.
Against
That's
them.
his. And
But
really, to tell you the truth, one thing that we have to do.
he said he
Yeah,
could be a quarterback next year.
Yeah, not in Cleveland.
No, he's saying here.
No, I see what he say. It's not happening. I'm trying to clear it up. One thing that I will say is I never hated Deshaun Watson. I like Deshaun. You know, it's just injuries and shit that happened to him that cost him his spot here on the roster. What I love about Deshaun is you freed up money for us, bro. You really had this mega contract that didn't go in your favor. You still rich. You still got the opportunity to show what you're gonna do somewhere else. But it's Shador. I mean,
I'm about to say so. Yeah, I was about to
it's
say so.
over.
Trent, who you?
Yeah.
So what you doing with the 2 pick? Like what you doing at number 2? Then I'm talking to D Trent there, but yeah, I know how you feel, E, and I still feel the same way. Like you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I still feel
think
the same
Barry
way.
feels differently though.
I do
Barry
too. I do.
I think Barry going with Hunter. From what I read from ESPN Cleveland, he said,
yeah, we about to get a vote. Yeah.
Oh, that'd be interesting because they said Shador. They're talking about the Saints or the Giants and him sliding down.
Yeah.
So
I've seen a report too that they said that the Browns are probably going to move their pick or move something around where they're going to still be able to get both of them because Travis put out something that a lot of NFL teams don't want to hear. I'm not playing football no more unless I'm playing offense and defense.
So, like, dog, who are like? Listen here, man.
We'll buy into it.
Listen
We'll
here.
buy into anything.
You better not buy into that bullshit. I had that written down as something that was like, dog. So like, the NFL will go on. Like, the fuck is like, dog. These little motherfuckers just be out here saying whatever they want to say. Feel like they can do it. Like, dog. Are you a generational talent, as they like to say? Maybe.
Yeah.
Are you a unicorn? Maybe. But don't give a fuck. The
But
NFL will still go on without
you. That's the problem, though. That's the problem.
Like
we
the
can't
NFL will
these.
still go on without you, though.
We
Why
can't call these.
Just get in the league, dog. Like talking all this shit, like, dog. Just
But
so what? That's how I'm sorry.
I'm on Travis Hunter side because if I'm his agent, the thing is, if you're calling me generational talent, unicorn, all this, you gotta show that. You can't hold him to one position when he could do multiple. Well, what's the difference between him and Miles? Miles Garrett on 4th and 1. Miles, you getting the ball, nigga. We paying you quarterback money.
I hope so. I want him to kick a field goal this year.
Yeah,
I want him to do a bunch of shit for me this
That's
year.
generational talent.
For real.
So if I'm coming out the grip saying I'm playing offense and defense, my nigga, take that. And then we'll restructure my contract after these 3 years is up. But yeah, please.
All I'm saying
that
is
shit.
But so what? Like you honestly thinking the NFL is like, oh no, what are we gonna do? Like, I don't get like so
they're not caring about that shit.
So just get to the league, dog. Prove the point that you should be on both sides. I mean, you're not going to play it like you played it at Colorado.
No,
Sorry,
you're not.
like if
No.
you're just not going to do that.
And
So
that's one of the things the Browns would do. They would have packages for him on offense, and you
Oh,
would have
Barry
a
said it
package
was.
on this.
oh, for
Yeah,
sure, Barry is
yeah,
a huge fan.
yeah. I am too. But I want them both. I want them both.
I mean, if you can put
Barry
along,
said.
go ahead, Kelly.
Barry said he got him at receiver more than DB. He said if I draft him, though, I play him both because he's a unicorn. But he said to him that he's a number one receiver.
Yeah, I say that too.
But I'm like, I also looked at it like if we was to draft him, like I don't think you would even run plays for him.
No.
Like I mean, not run plays in the sense of him having a package like the Elijah Moore type shit. What I mean is put him on the offense like 2 times per quarter. Like, you know what I mean? And even then, just tell him the route. The QB know the play. Everybody else on the team knows the play, except for this one person. Like, I wouldn't even want him to study a playbook.
Yeah,
I know routes, though.
yeah.
Tell me where to line up, on or off the ball, and what route to run. That's all you got to do.
Yeah, I'm
Niggas
with
trying to
you,
make
Killer.
this shit complicated.
Yeah,
Niggas
I'm
is
with
trying to
you,
make
Killer.
this shit
so glad you
complicated.
said that, dog. Because I heard some shit. I heard some shit where they was talking like, well, you know, what if he goes into offense and he has a bad play? They're going to say, well, that's because he wasn't in the offensive room and he was in. I'm saying, dog, what did he need to be in there for? Like,
Because I played both and I know Dion. You did not get Dion no offensive playbook and tell him to learn 300 plays. You did not.
Yeah.
Nope.
You just said run a go route or run a pass.
Yeah,
Yeah.
run this.
You drew that
And in the
determined
sand,
young
all
man.
right. You
Yeah.
feel me? You just turned your back and was like, you do one of these and boom.
Because
So,
Ocho was like, defense is the hardest shit to play. And it's like, I feel like for every position, other than receiver and cornerback, it's super hard. But like that position, you don't have to study too much. Like linebackers, you got to know the gaps. You got to know play recognition. Like I'm not looking in the backfield trying to stop the run. And that's another suggestion if we do draft him and have him play both ways. He can't cover the run.
I'm with both you and J.O. Killer. My thing on it is, if I get Travis Hunter, I'm gonna run him. I'm gonna go ahead and run him drain to where he's gonna want to pick. Because I got him on. Now that we got this new kickoff rule, you on that nigga. You on the offense. You on defense. It's like what Chad Johnson, like you just said. Ocho Cinco ain't never run no routes. That's what fucked Carson Palmer up. He said this nigga ran whatever he wanted to and wanted the ball. So why can't Travis do it? But I'm gonna get every penny. I'm gonna get every penny out of Travis Hunter. This is what you want, right? Ain't this what you said, JL? You said you not playing football unless you playing offense defense. You got it, brother. And you on kickoff return.
I feel you. You just gonna play it all.
I'm just saying.
Shit.
If you the unicorn and you the generational, you and Miles know what we get. So
you don't think that's gonna it's gonna shorten his career, bro?
Hell yeah. But I got every penny's worth by the time we decide if we stay in Cleveland or we going out. Or if we going out to Brookfield, one or the other, Travis Hunter gonna make a difference. I'm gonna make that nigga say, "No, coach, put somebody else in." No, nigga, that's what you want.
I get it. I just, I don't see.
Like I said, I want to have no packages. Because a huddle don't take 45, 30 seconds. Like once you get the play call, it's literally because like he would not know no play.
I mean, I understand that, but my thought is about like the years after, because like this year, okay, we I guess it's Flacco and Pickett and whoever else, but like this Shador possibly.
We gotta keep talking to them.
And Deshaun Watson. So like,
you got 5 quarterbacks.
How much you gonna put on him this year, meaning Travis Hunter, if you know that the quarterback situation is going to change again? It's like I don't know, man. Package receiver for me, cool. Yeah, they going to the lake. They're going to the Burke, man. That's what they're gonna do, and build the alien dome right there. But yeah, like I just, I as much as bringing him in and making him that unicorn sounds good. I just know that there's still no stability at the one spot that makes you a unicorn, and it's the quarterback position. And here we are. Here we still are. So look. Deshaun Watson's still here, whether we talking about it or not. I mean, his contract say he's still here. You say Shador's not coming to Cleveland. That's what's up. I mean,
yeah, I don't see it, but
we won't know until Thursday. Which I mean, I can't wait. I'm probably gonna be on while the NBA. I mean, the draft is rolling, so we can just have some live reaction to the number 2 pick. But listen, I don't know. If we bring in Travis Hunter, I don't want him to get so caught up on the offense right now when the leader of it is still shaky. Get your package on, like be a defensive player. Get your package on. Let's figure out what we're doing for the remaining years, and then as we get some stability there, then we can kind of bring you in and be more acclimated, because you're just gonna be playing this carousel with the quarterback position. That shit ain't gonna work.
well, I hope they make it work. But I'm more excited about. I see Nick Chubb's retiring the Cleveland Browns. I think Nick Chubb's is about to have a breakout season. I mean, I'm just after
No, you
seeing what he's doing and the stuff that he keeps bringing to the Cleveland Browns. This is about to be something that could really be uplifted for this team, because the Cleveland Browns is an embarrassment to Cleveland. You're looking at the Guardians. You're looking at the Cavaliers. They know the heart and the soul of Cleveland is really football. So if we make it happen with the Shador, with Travis Hunter, and we got Nick Chubb, and we building this offensive line, hey, Miles, you stayed for a reason. You switched your game up. So,
yeah,
like I said, we're gonna do all kind of stupid shit that's gonna be unheard of.
for
And
sure.
I'm just so happy with Nick Chubbs that I was ready to give him up. Now I'm like, hell no, you
Yeah,
retiring the Browns.
we're gonna get to that. And just to answer your question, like I know we're gonna just think about this. I mean, we always think about this season, but as a coach, as a GM, as a manager, as anything in any professional sport, you already know you think 2 years. You're never just thinking this season. You're always thinking this
Right,
season and next season. Like
right,
always. That's just
right,
how you are supposed to think. So I'm
right.
thinking that same way. I'm thinking about this year, of course, but I'm also concerned about the years to follow. But
Yeah.
listen, so there's top 5 running backs that I think. You know what I mean? You got the boy Gentry, you got Juckins, Hampton, Henderson, and then the boy from Rutgers. I can't get his last name right, but Kyle. Now
What
I'm gonna
about
say
the
this.
Boise State kid?
Um,
No, he said him. He said him
yeah,
first.
Okay, okay.
yeah. So I like look, Amarian Hampton, bro, from North Carolina. The dude, for me, he just he gives off this Nick Chubb vibe to me. Um, he's strong. He doesn't get tackled off of the first contact. He's able to break away. I like the dude. And we talk about Nick Chubb, and I get it. Like, I mean, you can bench whatever you want to bench and all that shit. That's fine. That doesn't really show me where your football reps are. Like, you know what I mean? So, do any of these running backs like do anything for y'all? Like,
I mean, I like the top 5, but I'm liking the dude that you mentioned. Like, cause he playing the SEC, so like you got to
yeah,
be fast
you gotta
to
be fast.
escape that stuff.
And he's
So
powerful. Dog. Like I'm telling you, if y'all watch the dude, man, Amarian Hampton, the dude, he just got this Nick Chubb feel to me. He just looked like a Nick Chubb, man. And I thought that would be dope to bring him in if we're going to consider let's just talk that in. We're going to keep Nick, and you bring someone just like him in that probably is going to adapt and adopt the whole Nick Chubb silent killer, just go to work every day mentality. So
Hmm.
it's like I believe they got what 5 out of the first 104 picks.
Hmm.
mhm.
So how much offense do they go? Like
We
how
need
much
a lot of
offense do they
offense.
go?
We need
Do
a
you
lot of
have
it.
any defense? Like are you just bringing the defense back? I mean, Is we
For
gonna run
me,
the defense back the same way?
I'm
You
with you
think
and
he'll
Killer.
bust? I mean, I doubt it. He
I
looks
would go three
he
offensive
looks real.
players.
Like the dude look real to me, dog. And
Well,
I think bringing him in with Chubb would would do some great value to the dude. And I like Junkins and Johnson, but I don't think Junkins remind me of Nick so much.
no. My personal opinion is I like the top five. I love the kid from Boise State. He reminds me of the
Yeah,
running.
facts.
He reminds me of the kid that played for Jacksonville. What's his name? The little short bowling ball dude. I
Fred
don't.
Taylor?
No. Fred Taylor was a monster. I'm talking about the short one that everybody couldn't tackle because he was so short.
I know exactly what I'm about.
I can't think of his name, but anyway,
Maurice,
what I'm doing.
might be Maurice Jones-Drew or
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah,
That's it.
that's what,
Yeah,
that's what it is.
that's who he remind me of. Nobody to me reminds me of Nick Chubbs as much, but to get any one of those in that top five to learn under Nick Chubbs, if Nick Chubbs wants to expand, some knowledge to these young ones would be a great help to keep this longevity going. But to summarize what you said, yeah, all of my draft picks are going towards this offense,
yeah.
besides Travis Hunter. That's all I'm gonna say. You get a running back, I'm cool with it. Cedric Wills, you out of here. I hope you know that. I'm saying it now. You're getting out of here. We beefing up the offensive line. We're gonna protect Flacco. We're gonna protect Shador. And Kenny Pickett's, you just rolling with learning from either one of them. Because we don't have no loyalty towards Kenny Pickett or Deshaun Watson at this point. But at the end of the day, I'm summarizing the defense only need a little bit touching up, and that's Travis Hunter. But
Kevin
me
like
personally,
Kenny.
we need this offense because
You
I'm
got to
hoping.
score.
Yeah,
Who's at the
I'm
bottom of the
hoping.
list of scoring last season? You got
Yeah,
to score points.
I'm hoping we get Shador and Travis and we add some offensive pieces, and we have a terrible season. Because I'm thinking Deion Sanders gonna come coach the Cleveland Browns. I'm just being unrealistic.
Boy,
That's what we Browns fans do.
you going out
Yeah, that's what we.
fuck
That's what we
beyond,
do.
baby.
Yeah, get Deion. Bye bye Kevin. You know what I mean? I just want that. I just want a different culture here, and I want it to be a culture to the fact that we are the new
But you don't
Kansas
think it's
City.
like okay, let me ask you a question. Do you honestly believe that Travis Hunter and Shador Sanders should have their jersey retired?
At Colorado?
Yeah.
Yes.
No. I think Hunter, yeah.
Are you kidding me? Like,
Yes.
I thought that was
Because
a shit show. I mean, that's a shit show to me. Like,
yeah, but JL, you ain't heard shit about Colorado since 1995.
okay, and that quarterback Cordell Stewart should be retired too. Like,
He is.
Yeah.
he isn't.
He is.
No, he isn't. No, he isn't. Like, this is some primetime Deion running the show type thing, which I understand. But
Yeah. I can see the Heisman because when's the last time your school won the Heisman? What was it, Cardell
Yeah.
Stewart?
yeah.
So
Yeah.
like that is something that I would retire because you know what I mean that's something that's prestigious. But Shador, did you win best QB?
We gotta understand. We live in a time and era now of this. They don't care about talent. Colorado has brought more money to
Yeah.
that school because of Shador, Travis Hunter, and Deion Sanders. You know what I mean? I'm just gonna be honest. To turn the team around for what they did, no, I'm not
knocking
in favor. I'm not in favor of retiring their jersey, but I understand if that's what y'all want to
Eventually,
do.
like that's
If
what I'm
that's
saying.
what y'all want to do,
Eventually, like
yeah,
Like so,
right,
and it's so early in the jersey.
like now you
retirement.
kidding me?
right. It
Eventually
is.
retire that
It's
shit.
too early. Yeah,
Like,
I'm
dude,
with you.
what? But yeah,
I
I
get
mean,
it,
Prime is
but
doing what he gonna do, and shit, it's
yeah.
my show. I'm gonna do what I want to do, and you're gonna just enjoy the ride. So I dig that, but it was just like, damn. So can we at least put that number 10 up there too? Like,
Yeah. I
you know what I
know
mean?
who
Just one
jersey they
time.
not retiring.
Who's
They're
that?
not retiring
Who?
that 21. They ain't retiring shallow shit.
Oh, Shiloh.
Yeah.
And now that's funny.
And where y'all got him in the draft? We'll see him in the third round.
I
I see him
definitely
in
see
the
him in the
third
third
round too.
for sure.
And Shiloh ain't no punk. That's what I like about Shiloh. But
And he
See,
gets the best. Go ahead,
I
cuz.
think that's the Sanders we go get. I think we go get Hunter and Shiloh instead of
Mm,
Shador and
mm.
Travis.
yeah,
Nah,
I
I
the
think
think
first
they
time I
me
heard
and
that one.
Shiloh.
Yeah.
they
First
gonna
time I
turn
heard that
that.
one, sir.
Yeah, they're gonna turn the
You know,
Cleveland Browns to the Cleveland Buffaloes. I'm trying to tell you, they might get all three of them.
And
I
then
wouldn't
Dion
might get
next, huh?
all three of them
And then Dion
because
next.
something that was so interesting to me when I watched the pro day that JL had me watch, but I watched it to Off the Wall from Deion Sanders' older son on YouTube. What and nobody trying to fuck with them. But Cleveland, they had Jimmy Haslam had them niggas in a huddle. Like
yeah.
it was already like it's set. Like Travis, come here. Shiloh, come here. I mean, Shador, come here. Like I was like way scared. Like
He
is
could drop it
this?
for it. Yeah.
They can't do
I think
this.
a third or better. A
Yeah,
third or, you know what I mean?
yeah.
Third or,
Hey,
third or drop, yeah.
what was Flacco's contract, man?
1 year,
1 year,
Oh,
4
okay.
million. Yeah.
1 year, 4
I,
million with a possible 13 million with incentives and shit.
yeah.
Oh shit.
It was cheap. I mean that was our budget for a quarterback right now. I mean, for free agency, like that was about the budget. Like that's why Russell didn't pan out, and what I mean,
Mm,
he was the budget, and I guess in all totality, it makes sense to just
mhm.
kind of bring him back. He knows exactly why he's here this time,
Right.
but he gets to at least not come in off the couch. He's here for the entire, OTAs and training
Yeah.
camp and all that shit. So, yeah.
Mhm.
So
He's
yeah,
there to be that bridge to train
yeah.
whoever we got coming in.
Mhm.
That's why I'm
Because
so
that's why I
high.
think
Go ahead.
that's why I think we gonna go later in the draft on the QB side and let Flacco. Because even in management, they still paying Deshaun for right now.
Mm-mm.
So I've
So
been saying that shit. I've been saying that shit forever. Like I feel like they'll go
they want
later in
Flacco
the round.
to play the year. They
Yeah.
want him to be the starter for the year after. Because I'm like, they could have waited a little bit
That
more,
too. Yeah.
but the way that they both talked about it and raved about it, I think we got the fever. So I think they gonna let him rock out. It's a fan choice. It's a safe bet, even if
Yeah,
he
they
come out
definitely
here and
get
Yeah.
throw
that
5 picks.
for sure.
Yeah.
You
I'm
know what
with
I
you.
mean? We draft a franchise quarterback and he throw 5 picks, we on his ass. If Flacco come out and do it, we don't care.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because the best quarterback we ever have here in Cleveland is the backup. Like
It's
the
always
backup
had
is
been.
like the best quarterback to ever be here in Cleveland because
We could go back to
they
Kelly
just want to
Holcomb.
just
Yeah.
see you because they
Yeah.
done with whoever's starting. Like,
Yeah.
look, I mean, Kevin is high on Kenny. I mean, I don't know. I mean, he hasn't really gotten his chance to really prove himself. So you don't know. I mean, it is a competition, they say. So we shall see what happens here. But did y'all hear about
I think
Go
go
ahead.
ahead.
Like, no, go ahead.
No, I think they gonna keep them all on the roster because at first I thought Kenny Pickett was gonna be a practice guy. You know what I mean? But from what he's saying, he like, I'm trying to come out and start.
Absolutely.
Flacco trying to start. I
Yeah.
think it's just gonna be interesting. Like that's why I'm like, we're not taking a quarterback in the second round, but or in the second pick. But that's just my thoughts.
I thought that too when they brought Flacco in. Like, and I asked the question, like, does it change anybody's number two? Like, does it
Not
change where
mine.
you go at number two? Like,
Not mine.
like I heard some say, you get the Penn State, guy, and then the next four is offense.
Mhm.
I'm like, I wouldn't be like, would you be upset? Like if they took the edge rusher from Penn State and then went the next four picks all offense.
Yeah, because I go Travis. If that's the case. Like
I would
I would
because I'll
definitely
be
go
like,
Travis.
with Mike Hall and everything else that's going on, I'll be upset because what the fuck did we bring Miles Garrett back for?
I think
You
so
know.
too. Right. But
So my take is, go ahead, get Travis or Shador, either one. I mean, the first pick, or make something happen to get them both. But my biggest thing is the team that's in trouble right now that I'm loving is Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh in trouble. They don't know what the fuck they about to do. They already lost their fan
True.
base with people hating on Mike Tomlin. I say it every day. But then on top of that, the thing about the second point I was gonna make, I think Aaron Rodgers got somebody need to check on him so he don't commit suicide. He had just killed himself. Nobody wants you, bro.
He said, I'll sign for 10 mil.
Yeah, and just to have Deshaun Hill for 1 year, he gonna change his attitude. He gonna be on the side, on the sideline, and he's gonna help these quarterbacks, and he gonna go somewhere else. But at the same time, Aaron Rodgers, I feel bad for you, bro. You might as well just say I'm hanging it up. In Pittsburgh, they dismantled. They don't know what they got. They don't know.
Well, we ain't got that much longer to wait, man. The draft will be here before we know it, and we're going to be here to see exactly what it is. You know what I mean? We're going to see what it is. I
I'm
don't know what
scared.
else.
I'm scared. I'm
You know,
nervous. I don't
yeah.
know. I don't know what's gonna happen. Like this shit is. It's gonna make me mad regardless what happens.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Cause somebody gonna go somewhere, then I'm gonna be like, damn, we needed him.
So we got a troller here. Put you on display here, Ben. Ben Smith. I can spell. You must be a white boy with nothing to do with yourself.
It don't matter.
You must be a white boy with nothing to do with yourself.
Yeah.
That's sad, man. I appreciate you watching, though. Appreciate the view.
Yeah, hey,
appreciate you, big dog.
Make sure you still follow, subscribe, and share your comments as well. But hey.
Well, we're not really scared. It's just the Browns.
I am. I don't want us to make.
The Browns with drafting has just been shitty. So, like, I mean, you know, they've hit, but they've missed on a lot, and just something to be concerned about. Not nothing else. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm only saying I'm scared. Yeah, I'm just scared because I know this organization. So that's 50-50 10. Yeah, you gonna.
That's crazy. What about Netflix though? About to bring out this Brett Favre documentary, baby. About to expose Brett for what he really is, man.
Do anybody know where Brett Favre is at? Like,
no, I heard he was broke.
His allegations, he gone.
I heard he was
broke. But
if
it would have been a brother, he'd have been headline news until the damn draft started. How did Brett Favre get away with robbing the whole state of Mississippi and doing the things that he's doing, but y'all want to talk about Deshaun Watson every week? You see what I'm saying?
Dog, this regime has blue draft picks too, man. Like, I don't get it. Like, yeah, I don't really get it. Like, everyone has every regime we've had has blown draft picks, so we're just going off of muscle memory, if you ask me, from what the Browns normally do. But yeah, that's it.
You see what happened? You just see what happened, Killer. You just see what happened. The power that J.O. got. This man, Ben Smith, go ahead and then my bad fellas, have a nice day. Yeah, they already came over your house. They already knocked at your door, man.
Yeah, we got time for that bull, man.
Yeah,
you know
nobody
what I mean?
got time.
Love wins over here,
big dog. What you thought we was gonna do? Yeah, so I apologize for that, ladies and gentlemen. But you know, we can't control the ignorance, but we do appreciate him coming home.
Yeah, I definitely would acknowledge it.
Yeah,
ignorance. You know what I mean? Like, I just think that I think it's about time. I don't know how they got the rights to do this shit for Brett Favre, but I just think it was about time to.
Yeah.
Because, like you said, if it was anybody else, this shit would have been made on Tubi, Roku, Bing, everything. It would have been out here by now. So I just want to know, with the womanizing and the Mississippi welfare scandal and all that shit, like it's insane, man. Like, and they still label him like, you know, a great, and you know, as far as
he is on the field,
but it's just
see,
it sucks that, you know what I mean, you gotta rise and then fall, man.
Now, with the Shedeur situation, what's the Browns picks again? I know they got 2.
I'm not sure. I know that the second, and then they got the 33rd to start the second round, and then
Okay.
then
Okay.
they
So
just
we pick
there.
up Shador in 33rd. Because Shador ain't worried about it. And his last press conference made me feel like he know what's up. That NFL work together with teams, so they know what they're doing. But I just think he's gonna probably go just like Deshaun. I mean, not Deshaun Watson. Jackson. Jackson got picked up real late after winning the Heisman and told, "Hey, I'm off for Baltimore. Thank y'all for the opportunity. I'm about to kill."
That's it.
So if we get the same thing, hey, I'm not mad.
So these are the picks. They got their 5 picks out of the first 100 and some.
Yeah, I take Shador at 33rd, and then the rest offense. Yeah, thank you, Vaughn.
We appreciate that, big dog.
Yeah, thank you.
Well, again, you ain't gotta wait that long. It's almost here. I gotta ask y'all a question about. I had seen something about these rap Mount Rushmores. I seen one for New York. I want to know what's your opinion. Say Biggie, Nas, Jay-Z, and Jadakiss.
I'm gonna say yeah,
Nah,
I can rock with it. I can rock with it.
I
I'm not an
can't.
East Coast anyway, but I don't like Jay Z. I like Jigga Man. I like the old Jay Z. I don't like this new commercial ass Jay Z. I like when he was with Rockefeller. So, but that's what made me an East Coast fan. Nas, me and JL talk about all the time. Great, great rapper, but terrible, terrible production. You know what
Yeah,
I mean? So, I mean, Biggie, you up there. So, I mean, and Jadakiss really been in the back seat all this time. So, I get it.
yeah.
I mean, I get it. I can't knock it. Who you got, Keller, since you said no?
I mean, I can go 3 more that I'll put above Jadakiss, and
Yeah,
I'll probably go KRS-One, Rakim, LL Cool J,
yeah,
Busta Rhymes.
Definitely rock him.
yeah.
Definitely rock him.
I, I'm cool with the other 3. It's just a Jadakiss for me. Like
It
he one
is.
of
Like,
my
I'm a
favorite true
Jadakiss
rappers.
fan, but yeah, it was. I'm like,
I gotta take him off.
yeah, yeah.
Gotta
I was
take him
like,
off.
I don't know about.
Money, DMX, Method Man. Oh my gosh! Like
Yeah, see,
Redman, he's from
yeah,
New York.
yeah. I think that's. I mean, I think that shit is just tough to ever like to do it in 80 situation. Like they did one for ATL, and they said Andre 3000, Ti, Luda, and Jeezy.
I don't know. He said he don't know about Rakim. Rakim is the GOAT of New York.
Period.
He was
Period. I
the
mean,
poet. So Nas is the second poet. Like so when it comes to who had the reign, the first person that had it, I mean, in our generation is Rakim, and he passes to Nas. You can go back before
yeah,
then, it was KRS-One. He had it.
absolutely, Keller.
Like, know what I mean, it's a whole history of it. So like Rakim is definitely there. LL Cool J had it.
Yeah,
Kumo D had it.
yeah.
Big Daddy Kane had it. Like these
Yeah.
guys are like they legends of the game. We gotta put some respect on them. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So
no, you right, Keller. You right.
I think
You ain't saying nothing
it's,
but a word.
it's all about timing wise. They just caught up on that motherfucking verses. So they like, oh, Jadakiss top 5. No.
Yeah, I just
They
think
still
that's
they
what
still doing the
boosted
verses, man. They
Jadakiss.
still living off that. I mean, he ate. I mean, a bunch of his old
Yeah.
shit. So like, yeah,
But I agree with the Atlanta one. But the only thing is where do you put Future?
Number 6.
Yeah, I'm about to say he got to be the honorable mention. He got to be right there with like if somebody takes somebody off of that, it can't be Andre. But
Hmm.
if you take somebody else off of that, I'm not mad at it if you throw in Future.
Yeah, no, Future changed the game for Atlanta after Atlanta was pretty much seeping that. Yeah, I got him at number 6. But what they had for Atlanta, I think that was right. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think that's perfect. I
Yeah,
wasn't
they had
mad
it
at that.
perfect. Yeah.
well, that's what's up. Listen, got to pick ones for y'all. Got some bonuses
Okay.
for y'all as well. So, without further ado, man, let's get into these got to pick ones, man. Hey, hey. All right, so you've moved from Ohio. You've been gone. Let's just say you've been gone 3 years. come back home. What you getting? Corned beef or a po' boy?
I gotta go corned beef. Even though it's tough. It's tough.
Well,
I gotta
he
go
didn't put
corned
no
beef.
stipulation on it. So guess what?
No, I'm saying,
Monday,
yeah.
yeah. Monday when I touch down, I'm getting a corned beef.
Yeah.
Tuesday, I'm getting me a po' boy. Goddamn, like I can't go away from the corned beef.
I'm saying you in town for a day.
A day, I'm getting both. I'm getting one when
Yeah,
I
that's
touch down, and on the
the
way out. Yeah.
You gonna take the corned beef home and shit.
Yeah, shit.
Yeah.
You can't. That's JL. You got to stop doing this, man. You be putting these hard pressures on
Corned
people.
beef.
Like
Yeah.
it's like you can't. You gotta get both.
Yeah, for
Somebody
sure. You can
getting
make it
both
happen.
right now. Somebody getting both right now.
Yeah, go put the corned beef
Somebody,
on
yeah,
the po' boy. Like it.
yeah.
y'all ever had the po' girl? Y'all ever had the po'
Yeah.
girl with the pulled
Yeah.
pork on it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh
I
my
don't eat
god.
pork, but
Yeah.
when I did, I tried
Yep.
it. Yeah, yep.
Yeah, I did. That's what's up. All right, on to the next one. Hey. In the movie world, I'm about it or state property.
Here you go again.
Tone, what up, big dog? Appreciate you as always. What up, big dog?
I'm going state property, man.
Here you go again with these difficult ones, killer. Because it's two different eras for me. So I'm just gonna keep it all the way legit to keep the show going. I'm going with I'm about it, man. Godly.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, man. I'm about it changed the game. That's why state property was able to come out. Now
No
state
doubt.
property
Yeah.
2,
No
state
doubt.
property 2 was terrible, but
It was trash. Like, yeah.
state property 1.
Yeah, state property 1 I fuck with. Yeah.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I'm going with about it. I'm going.
I got the hookup over bought it, but that might just be me.
I got the hookup
I fuck
was cold, but not over about it. Like I don't.
You
Again,
losing me.
there is no.
Yeah.
I got the hookup without done about it. You know what I mean?
No, JL, leave me alone real quick. Killer, I was just starting to like you, bro. Like this nigga gonna say I got the hookup off the cell phone.
Yeah.
Over Dope Fiend Willie. Nigga, nothing kills Dope Fiend Willie, nigga. It was real. Do you wanna ride with me? Come on, man. I'm going about it. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going about it. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what's up. On to the next one. Hey. Brian Hoyer or Kelly Holcomb?
Kelly Holcomb. No, I'm lying. Sorry to cut you off. I'm going with the Cleveland nigga. I'm going with Brian Hoyer.
Brian Hoyer or Kelly Holcomb?
I'm going with Brian Hoyer. He sat behind Tom Brady and showed his worth here in Cleveland. I'm going with him. Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you, I didn't like Kelly Holcomb. I didn't think he could throw. I thought he got saved by his receivers, but that's just my opinion. Like I'm definitely going Hoyer.
He did.
I'm definitely going Hoyer.
Yeah, I'm going with Cleveland boy, Brian Hoyer.
Yeah, I'm going with Brian Hoyer too. But I will never forget Kelly Holcomb in that playoff game against Pittsburgh. Yeah. He played lights out.
Yeah.
Played lights out. And the receiver dropped a money ball. He dropped a money ball to seal the game.
Yeah.
And Dennis Northcutt. I'll never forget that. Like, so I'm definitely going Brian Hoyer though. Like, should have been. It shouldn't have been no back and forth with Brian. It should have just left him in and let him roll. And
But I just still don't understand. Like, if I ever was to talk to Dennis Northcutt, like, why did you try to get cute on the pass? You turned your body like
I didn't understand it.
It was right there. Just catch it. Why
and
you
it's
trying
over.
to get pretty?
But then you let what was it, Neil O'Donnell come down, drive the length of the field. Like, come on, D. Like,
Jay, stop.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I'm going through a lot.
I'm sorry. Yeah, I didn't mean that.
I don't.
My bad, y'all. I didn't mean to go down that road. I'm so sorry.
Memories.
On to the next one. I'm sorry. We out here. Look. Oh shit. Hey, look.
I hate when he do this to me.
I didn't mean to
He
take
do
the
that.
turn, man. I didn't mean to do that, man. I took a wrong
No,
turn.
that's
That's it. Ran into a one way. I'm sorry, y'all. Oh shit. Hey, listen. So you had surgery on your hand, right? And they said that they can only save it, but you only got two options. You gotta have it left open or left shut.
What the hell?
Your hand.
So I got like this, or
It's either like that or like that. Yeah.
I'm having an
whatever
open
you-
because I'm still fucking nigga.
I like that, Killer. I didn't think that way. You're a
That's
very smart guy. Yeah, I didn't think like that, Killer. Killer, I was trying to. Hey, Killer, I love you for that, bro.
That
Because
nigga
I
over
was.
the left.
I can still slap the shit.
Killer, look, Killer, I wasn't thinking like that. I was thinking have my shit like this in case I got a soccer nigga.
And
Look,
that's where I was going with it. Like I
that's where
had
I
my
was
shit balled
too.
up. At
I
least I
had
know
mine balled up. I know it's closed, it's healing.
but to
Nigga
keep it
probably
clear,
to
but to
keep
keep
it
it clear,
there.
I slapped the shit out you with the stiff open.
Thank you, Killer. You just changed my mind. I'm keeping mine open so I can slap some ass. I
Oh
don't wanna.
my
I don't
goodness.
want to be hitting it with my fist. No,
Hey, look, I
I'm
got
with
that
you.
from Tara, my fiance, and I thought I would use it. I thought that was pretty interesting. So shout out to you. Shout out to you. I stole it. Oh shit. But yeah, I
Thank you,
said
Killer.
close because I wanted to
I
punch
said that
somebody,
too.
but
Yeah,
I'll slap the shit out you with this stiff hand, man. Like that is
yeah.
insane.
And then you can still have it open for your sexual moments where
Right,
you
you can
slap
still
that
try to,
ass.
you know
Yeah,
what I mean? It's gonna be
yeah,
still, but you can still feel and touch, and that's insane, dude.
yeah,
Oh man, that's funny.
yeah.
Woo! I had to get my
So
life
yeah,
together. Keep your hands open, but you can't grab shit though. Like,
yeah.
right, you can just
Yeah,
pat it and rub it and smack it. You know what I
yeah,
mean? Shit like that. That's
yeah.
insane, dog. On to the next one. Oh shit! Hey, Manny Fresh, Swiss Beats.
That's a hard one. That's a hard one for me because Manny was a pinnacle of what he brought, thanks to Beats by the Pound that
Mhm.
was with Master P and them. But Swiss Beats, god damn, I'm going with Swiss. I mean, I love you, Manny, and yes, you changed the game, but that's more y'all era, that 99 2000. But that nigga Swiss Beats, I'm going Swiss.
Where you going, Dylan?
Yeah,
Vaughn
I
got
gotta
Manny
go,
too.
man, because it's this his stretch. Like he was the
Mhm.
main producer for Cash Money, but like you said, like when you think about it, Swiss Beats is still making beats right now, and they still
Exactly.
fire.
They still fire.
And
They still
Manny is
fire.
too. Manny's still doing some fire
On
shit.
the
Yeah,
low though.
But
Like I
but
seen Manny open up for some like a comedy show one day. Like
yeah,
so
yeah.
like but like I think it's on the low. I think Switch is like he's still out here like
Yeah, Swiss that
he
nigga.
got keys.
I got
He just
Swiss
hating.
beat. I got Swiss
Your
beats the
shoulder ain't rolling
same
right
way.
now.
Oh hell no! He said fuck Swiss. I got Swiss
Yeah, because he
because
got
he got
keys.
Alicia
Yeah,
Keys. That's one of the
yeah, his
reasons.
shoulder ain't rolling right now, man.
Yeah, man, you's a hater. But
Yeah.
needless to say, when you go to the Hot Boys, when you go to Cash Money, that was our man. So I
yeah.
gotta tip my
Yeah.
hat off to him.
Mhm.
But when we talking about longevity and the fact that this man has Alicia Keys, and she said they have never had an argument, nigga, that's some good coochie. I'm just saying that I'm going with Swiss
Keep
Beats,
on
man.
falling. Yeah.
Yeah,
I,
That's
I just
insane.
think Swiss because he had his signature style. I think he had more beats that I dislike than Manny, and that's
me
just a
too.
determining factor for me. Like, cause Manny, I feel like he had so much heat, and what he was doing
Yeah,
with them 808s, and like Swiss, he got the horns, and sometimes they was hit and miss. Like
yeah,
some of them DMX albums wasn't it because of Swiss. You know what I
yeah,
mean?
Yeah, I
If
would
he would
go.
have went a different production, well, I think it'd be different. But like,
yeah.
I
I'm
don't
with
know,
you,
man.
Killer. I'm with you. The reason I say I'm with you is because I feel the same way, and I'm starting to like you more and more now, Killer. But
You heard it here,
but
right here.
no, for
Hey,
real.
this
On
is
the C,
exclusive Saturday. This is exclusive
yeah,
Saturday, baby.
exclusive.
On
So
the
we
exclusive Saturday,
exclusive.
baby.
But one of the things that I'm gonna say is you're absolutely right because we Clevelanders, we kneel down.
I think we lost him. But yeah, I went with
Please.
He coming back.
okay, there you go.
We are. I'm sorry, I'm getting a lot of calls. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen. But yeah, one of the things that we get is that down south Master P type shit and those beats. Mind you, when we was y'all was 15, I was probably 18 or 17. Them beats coming out of your motherfucking trunk was the shit. You ain't get that out of Swiss Beats. You know what I mean? You
Yeah.
had a little different shit. But when you
Yeah,
listen to Manny Fresh, yeah,
yeah,
right, yeah, boom, boom, boom. You know what I mean?
yeah,
It's different. You
yeah,
know what I mean? So
Yeah.
yeah,
yeah.
JL, you
And
gotta
and
stop
he
coming
threw
up
out the
with these
first pick.
hard ones, man.
Hey man, when
And
I
he
get
threw
a
out the
chance
first
to
pick
really
of the
lock in,
Guardians game.
Yeah,
I know, right? He's throwing out the
yeah,
first pitch of the Guardians guys. So look at Manny, man.
Well,
yeah,
I gotta give it to man. I gotta give it to man. He was at a
Yeah,
Guardians
this
game, got
is
the
yeah,
jersey.
this on
yeah,
the field. Yeah. What you doing throwing the first pitch at a Guardians game, dog? Like
yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
what he got to do with the city?
I'm about to say,
yeah,
dog, what is going on here? But that's respect though. So
yeah.
yeah.
Love it. Yep.
Hey, that's funny. Hey, y'all got one more for y'all. Hey, hey, hey. And I stole this from Sam Silk too. So this was um on the R&B side. You going Tank or Tyrese?
I'm gonna say Tyrese. I'm just gonna say Tyrese. I ain't gonna get no reason. I'm just gonna say Tyrese. I had a lot of fun back when you used to put the CD in and get some coochie.
I'm gonna say Tank. I don't listen to a lot, so it's only like a couple of songs. So I'm going mostly off they single.
For sure.
But like at the same time, I know Tank is a better singer.
Yeah.
But I mean, Tyrese makes better songs that I like.
Okay.
But the Tank last song that he made was like "Fuck" or "Dirty" or some shit like that. That shit
Yeah.
was cold.
That shit was cold, dirty. Yeah.
That shit
That
was
nigga
cold.
cold. Like, yeah. Yeah. I'm going Tank. I mean, I'm just a huge Tank fan. I mean, I guess so. I guess I'm being biased. I do know Tyrese made some classics. Like I've been fucking with Tyrese since the back of the bus for Coca-Cola. You know what I mean? But
Sweet
Tank,
Lady.
you feel me? Like even Sweet Lady, but Tank just I do agree with you. He's a better singer, and yeah, when he do put that shit on it, he be putting that shit on it. Like he got some joints. So yeah, I'm going with Tank on that one. That's crazy. Well, I appreciate it, man. That was another edition of Got a Big One. Hey. You said Tank be singing the boys. I guess. I guess if you want to go there, sir, then you could have that. But I'm going to
Man,
take
what
the
is
music.
wrong with
I'm going to
Vaughn,
take the
man?
music that he makes and translate it in my own way. Like the shoulder is just
No, let your shoulder
it's
roll a
not
little
rolling
bit,
today,
bro.
dog.
Get a massage.
Yeah.
Nigga so did Luther Vandross, but shit, that's how your parents had you.
Yeah,
But
talk to
nigga,
him.
let
Talk
your
to
shoulder roll. I'm trying to get a
him.
massage, nigga.
Talk to
Nigga
him
said,
on a
talk to
Saturday. This is an
that wasn't
exclusive
the
Saturday.
question.
You picked
It
up
the
on an exclusive Saturday,
on an
man.
exclusive Saturday, it wasn't who was singing the boys. It was who music was better.
That is insane.
Luther sang the shit to some men, but we didn't know. But shit, nigga had babies
I guess
born.
it's the knowing. Now that he knows,
No,
he's
okay,
like, no, I'm good. Well, I'll just
yeah.
translate it the way I translate it when I hear the man's music. It's like, if I got time for that shit. Hey, but look, man, as always, another one on the exclusive Saturday side. Killer, as always, dog.
Killer, love you, bro.
You make yourself available for me, and I appreciate it, man. As always. EP, glad to see you back.
Yeah.
Love you, big dog. Listen, this is what we do. We do this again for all y'all that watch and tune in. Hey, Trent, I appreciate all the interaction you have for me today, dog. Don't be surprised if I go back on there and just kind of hit up your comments, man. But I appreciate you as always. We just trying to do big things over here. You know what I mean? Nothing crazy, but just trying to make sure y'all know this is what happens every Monday, every Friday, 6 p.m. Also, we feeling like this is gonna be an exclusive. I'm trying to get something together for this Thursday for this draft. I would like to be live while we go into the number 2 pick. So we gonna just be trying to bring in all type of different content to you, but always appreciate all the love and support, man. Hit that like for your boy. Hit that subscribe if you're not subscribed. Tell somebody, run tell that, man. This is the J.O. Show. I'm your boy J.O. That's your boy EP. That's the boy CDK. Appreciate y'all as always, man. If you don't hear this, and if you don't see this, and your shoulder ain't rolling, if you see this and hear this and your shoulder don't roll, dog, you are a hater. Don't be a hater, man. Love wins as always. You feel me?
Always.
Hey, let's get that shoulder rolling right now.
Thumbs up or thumbs down, handle yours. Cause the topics I discuss opens doors, like open doors. My mission have you wanting more, and this is for people all across the board. So if you're sick of the same old statistics, from talking heads with their old style of logistics, I suggest that you just let go and give
and as always, look, again,
Oh.
in that shoulder, hey, look, your shoulders don't roll when you see this. If your shoulders don't roll when you hear this, you are a hater. You are that that's the hater.
Hey, J.O., we gotta get Killer to stop doing his Diddy bop. Killer like that. You know what I mean? Killer, let that around, Killer.
This shoulder about as stiff
as fuck.
He got the stiff shoulder.
My back out today, man.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, I want to work before the show, man.
Hey, y'all crazy, bro. Appreciate y'all as always. You feel me?
And prayers to your family, man. Sincerely, man. I'm wishing y'all the best over there.
Yeah, we love you, bro. Thank you.
They'll win.